I have a friend from high school. Her name is Claire, and she was definitely a goofy individual. She's really, really into cars, so she could spew out a million car facts to you. And also in high school, she could name every single person's car that they drove, make and model, in an instant. She's kind of awkward, pretty lanky. She always tended to say kind of the weird thing at the wrong time, but that being said, she was a very sweet person that always brought a lot of joy to any conversation that she was involved in. And she was one of our few friends that ended up going out of state to college. She chose to go to the University of Alabama while the rest of us stayed close to home at A&M, TCU, or here at Texas. When we went off to college, it was kind of difficult to stay in touch. We would, Skype and text and call, but I don't feel like we really kept in touch as well as we could have. And while back here, I was visiting my other friends. I couldn't really go see Claire. It wasn't as easy, and so it was kind of difficult going off to college. But she was still remained one of my very close friends. And our sophomore year, she landed this amazing internship with BMW, which is her favorite car brand, and she got the opportunity to go and work for a year and a half in South Carolina with them. Now she took this, how could she pass that up? And her second semester of her sophomore year, she moved to South Carolina to work. And we continued to stay in touch as we had. She was all even further away at this point, so we really just kind of continued to text mostly and just catch up with each other every now and again. So the summer after sophomore year, she came home, was able to come home and stay for the summer, and she invited me to go to a concert with her in Austin. And part of me knows that she invited me to this because I had a free place for us to stay in Austin at my apartment, but I agreed. I love concerts, and I thought it'd be a fun time. So we ended up going to see The Head and the Heart at Stubbs, and it was a really fun concert. I hadn't heard much of The Head and the Heart before, but it was really fun. They had a good sound to them, and I was singing along to what few lyrics I knew, and Claire really loved them, so she was enjoying it. And kind of towards the end of the concert, one of their really big kind of emotional songs uh, played. They played Rivers and Roads, which is a song a lot about distance in your life and change and people coming in and out of your life and being far away. And um, towards kind of the big emotional climax of the song, I turn over to Claire and I see that she's just absolutely broken down, bawling, crying, and I didn't know what to do much more than just give her a hug, ask her if she was okay. And she turned to me and tears in her eyes and just said, "I'm really sorry, but this song just really got me through this past year." And at that moment, I kind of saw Claire in a different light. I really realized that she was having a tough time being so far away. And even though she was really brave to go out of state for college, go out of state again to pursue her dreams at this internship, she was still having a really tough time and really needed me to be a better friend. And I realized that I hadn't been as good of a friend as I should have been. And so um, from that moment on, I've kind of remembered to be a better friend. And anytime I hear that song, I'm taken back to that moment at that concert with Claire, comforting her. And I remember that I need to be a good friend. I'll shoot her a text, I'll give her a call, see how she's doing up in Bama.